Well, George, congratulations. Another trophy for the Vipers.
I can't believe it. Nothing ever ceases to amaze me with this squad. I think, this season has been the most memorable yet. I say every year I don't think we're going to have a better season, and somehow pull it out the bag. So yeah, phenomenal win today, and a real team effort as well, which has been pleasing to see.
Is it memorable just because you've won the double for the first time, or is it more than that?
I think more than that. Obviously, to do the double, something that I felt like last year we were really fixated on, and this year it's not really something that has been spoken about too much. And going into the last sort of round of games of the Rachael Heyhoe Flint Trophy was just it felt a long way off. So we weren't even thinking about lifting the trophy. I think it was just a case of taking game by game, playing every game like it was a final. So I think to be here today was big in itself, because players have shown a lot of grit and determination throughout this season, and particularly with having no England players and a few injuries in camp which damaged our bowling attack a little bit. It's been a phenomenal effort from the girls, and seeing those youngsters come up and play so well is very rewarding.
You talk about determination. It needed that stand, didn't it, to get things going. The third wicket between you and Georgia Elwes 96 to get you out of that initial few problems.
Yeah, it was quite nice to have a partnership actually with G. We've had a few rocky moments this summer with me running her out. So I think to dig in there, we knew it, and we kept sort of saying to ourselves, we'd rather be out here because we don't want to be out there watching, and then literally jinxed it, because as soon as we said that, we went bang bang, and there we were up there watching. But I think in those moments it's about absorbing a bit of pressure, and 50 over cricket, you've always got longer than you think, and they bowled really well up top, so we stuck to our plans. I thought actually the way G came out and played so freely and sort of found the boundaries and accelerated the run rate a little bit was hugely important in that scenario, because I was struggling to hit off the square, so she came out and made it look easy. I was like, teach me. And then obviously left it to Winnie to go and do what Winnie does best, and I think Kemp as well. I think Kemp's knock today, in the grand scheme of things, just shows how much she's developed as a player and as a person. It was a really mature knock for her, and not one we've not saying she can't do it, but I think she kept her head and supported Winnie perfectly in that scenario.
Now, what about you? Because you've had an unbelievable competition, and I think, is it most valuable player or player of the competition or something? One of those two accolades. You must be very proud of that.
Yeah, incredibly proud, and I didn't quite think the season would pan out like this. I think obviously all-rounder life has been quite nice. I think taking the pressure off my batting a little bit has freed me up, and also sort of establishing myself in a new role, I guess, with the bat for the team has been quite nice. I feel like I've batted in every different scenario, in a variety of different numbers now for the team, but I think what we have seen is a bit of continuity with me at 3 for the second half of the season, which I've quite enjoyed batting in that role, and the team make it easy for me. I think that's what's been pleasing as a captain, and you do get captain points in the MVP, so I always say to them, I'll make sure buy you around, don't worry girls. But they make it easy for me to play the way I want to play, and I couldn't do it without them. So it's been a phenomenal season.
I've just spoken to Charlotte Edwards, and of course she's done the clean sweep of domestic trophies with the Southern Brave as head coach, and you've done the same as a player. Yeah,
I don't think a season could ever really top this. I think to go and do the double with Vipers and obviously lift the 100 trophy, it's a season of dreams, so I couldn't ask for a better season. If I was a little bit older, I'd probably retire, but I think I'm going to have to keep going.
Well, you have to keep going because you've got contracts with New South Wales, and of course you're in the WBBL with Adelaide Strikers as well. How much are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I am, at times gobsmacked that I've got the opportunity. The WBBL is a tournament that I've watched for many, many years and have followed, and was sort of one of the first franchises to take off and really sort of propel the women's game. So to actually be out there playing has always been a dream of mine, and I'm really grateful to Luke Williams for the opportunity and for what he's seen in me to get me out there and play. And I guess knowing that I've been in good form as well gives you that little bit more confidence going into these tournaments too.